Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Today is talking about the rise and fall of the Ten Horns. You know, when I was a little kid, I grew up in metro suburbia, and I can very distinctly remember my parents, all of the parents, you know, sitting around the TV in the evening, watching the evening news. And here comes the broadcast, and here comes all of this stuff that's being, here's the news from here, and here's the news from over here, and all of this stuff, and they soaked it up. My mom would go around all day, that, you know, stay-at-home mom, 4 kids, and she would always have that newspaper close to her, or in her hand, and she was sitting there, and she'd have her cup of coffee and reading through the news. All of the stuff of what happened today here and around the world, and all of the evening news or the newspaper. That my first job that I was paid for, well, I worked for my gramp some, you know, doing construction work stuff. Cleanup is what I did. From the time I could carry a bucket and haul stuff away. But I delivered newspapers, get up in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, down in suburbia, metro suburbia. Had a newspaper out with 52 morning newspapers. And I'd get up and I'd go to the little newspaper shack, and I'd get my stack of papers and pedal around. And in the wintertime, I still used the bicycle, old Schwinn bicycle with baskets on the back. Newspapers, 52, and I'd do my route and get home. You know, I'd stop by the bakery and sometimes get day-olds at the bakery. A dime for a bag of day-olds. And I'd get home, hopefully in time for my dad to take something to work. But the evening news, and we have seen how I've got a few years on me, the rise and the fall of the Ten Horns. You know, during the COVID stuff, and we saw, information coming from multiple sources then, not just the top 10 news media outlets of the world, but from other places. And during the COVID stuff, and they'd come along with, and as they would talk about different things to combat the COVID, whether it was mix this with this and mix it with water and drink that, or you know, the stuff that I put on the cows to get rid of the parasites, the ivermectin on the cows, and I'd spray them with to get rid of, and that proved to be really effective. But you know what, as they as they would talk about what's effective to fighting COVID, and it would be deleted, or they'd have to find a way around to say X, Y, and Z, or it would be cut off and delete this and delete that, and people had to get really creative. But now we've got how much stuff going on that we see, and things are being somewhat exposed. Where's the money coming from this, and how much pharmacy is paying for that? You know, the broadcasting companies of the world, like 50 to 70% of their broadcasting advertising money coming from pharmacy? You know, there's a line where it's written in, where is it? Revelation chapter 18. And by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. By thy sorceries. You know what that word is? Pharmacy. In the Greek, the word is pharmacia, pharmacy. By thy sorceries were all nations deceived. I think that we are living in a time, especially as Doge is uncovering stuff, where money is coming from, where money is going to, the label that's on it, the things that are being talked about, the things that are really being exposed. You know, words have power. Capsules. Words are like little capsules, okay? And often in Scripture, the word is, and out of his mouth goes a sharp sword. A sharp sword. He that kills with the sword must be killed with the sword. Words, and it's a battle. You see all this battle of words going on. And there was a time where everybody just ate what they were being fed from the 10 horns. But there's a little bit more choice now. Choosing. You want the truth or do you want a lie? I think that we are seeing the fall of the 10 horns.